Hey guys and gals, Malku 1974 back at you with another episode of our single mod survival, where we take a single mod, in this case Industrial Craft 2, and we use it for the majority of our Let's Play. We do have a few extra mods that fill the gap that Industrial Craft does not fill to help us along. Today we're going to build a mass fabricator. So let's actually take a look. I did clean up this area over here, so now everything's all set except the last part where it needs to go into here. I wanted to have some more atomic gates to pump everything down through here to do that, but now I think I'm just going to put a redstone engine on here to get it done. But as you can see, we are making many fuel rods. You got 21 there, I got 37 there. So the automated fuel rod thing is working pretty damn spiffy, and right now that's about all. I've gone through all my machines and I've added overclocker upgrades to everything now, so I don't have to move things around anymore. So I have been doing some stuff off of camera for we're not missing this. Oh, and by the way, the whole diamond thing, I can make diamonds now. It takes a little bit, that's why I started adding more overclockers to everything. But eventually it does work now. Everything seems to be fine. What seems to be happening, what happened last, like a few episodes ago, is of course you have a couple different compression areas that you have to make diamonds. So while this one's getting stuck making the first tier compression stuff, or the third tier stuff is trying to get in here. So it would probably be more prudent if I had another chest here, like I have like in this situation, where stuff can be stored here in there. But I let it go for a while to see what would happen, and eventually I got all my diamonds out for this next part of the build that I needed to make, which is a mass fabricator. I needed the diamonds for an energy crystal and a lapatron crystal, glowstone, advanced machine, and everything else. So now I can actually make that without any issues. This is a first step type of situation that we are going to do, because the mass fabricator is no longer like the old ways of having a mass fabricator. It is now a process of a lot of different things. So we'll go over it while we're doing this build, just to get this started. But we already started this process when we did our recyclers, and now it's time to do a little bit more with our recyclers. So let me go. I have to have one of these auto crafting benches, and I need some more piping. Let's see if we can get some pipes, and I'll need a few wooden pipes. Just grab me 3. I'll grab some 3 of these, and stone transport pipe. We'll just pump it up there. We don't need all that many right now. We are just doing the mass fabrication part right now. I got this hooked up again. Got my blast furnace running again, for we can do that all a-okay. Still have to make my compression things here. Get this going. This mass fabricator right here. Yeah, we'll go back to that. So I'll go a quick rundown of how the mass fabricator works now. Mass fabricator does not create UU matter on its own anymore. It actually creates UU liquid, and then the UU liquid is processed into some other machines. Let's see if I can remember what these are called. I could probably just look them up under Industrial Craft. Let's see. So that's the mass fabricator. We haven't even done the induction furnace yet, have we? Yeah, we'll get into that stuff. Alright, so the pattern storage, scanner, replicator are all important machines in making just not different things, but what the mass fabricator allows you to do is it's basically the tool in Industrial Craft that lets you make any product in the game to a certain extent. The most important product that you need to make is iridium ore. Iridium ore is used in a lot of recipes for the higher up stuff. So if we take a look at something I want to build eventually in another episode, that's solar power. Solar power. Now I can make regular solar power panels, but they only produce 1 EU, so they're not a big deal. But these are an instrumental, important part in advanced solar power panels, hybrid solar power panels, ultimates, and up. I want to start making hybrid solar panels, but they take iridium reinforced plate, which itself takes iridium ore, which itself takes a diamond, advanced alloy. It's really, really expensive. It takes 2 of these, plus we need to make these irradiant uraniums, which is just a uranium ingot with glowstone around it. So these ultimate, not the ultimate one, but the hybrid solar panels are expensive. Hybrid solar panels work in day and night. If you don't know what that means it takes sunlight and converts it into EU, and takes sunlight and converts it into EU. So that is the ultimate goal. Plus, I want to also make other things like ender pearls, for I can make some more and target gates and stuff like that. So we are going to put the UU matter thing over here at some place. We have to, UU matter runs off of not scrap. It used to run off scrap a long time ago, but I believe it runs off the, what is it? What makes into scrap? I'll show you. We'll go over here. Recycled. So if you take scrap and you put it into this basically 3x3, you come up with a scrap box. Now the scrap box is what is used to run the mass fabricator. Another thing you can do with the scrap box is you can kind of gamble with it. If you right click it while it's in your hand, it'll give you certain items that you might not otherwise have. So in this case, I got that was left over. I got a single-use battery, steak, cool, you know, all this, and some gold dust, which is pretty cool. And put that, and that, and that. So that is basically what you can do with scrap. If I have like a lot of leftover scrap from this process, I will probably set up another machine that can do that, and we can get rid of the crap and everything else. I mean, I'm making scrap at a pretty impressive rate now, so it should run the UU matter, I mean the mass fabricator, without any issues. The big problem with the mass fabricator is it takes a lot of power. Now, to make anything with UU matter, you need to use those other 3 machines that I showed you. We'll go back to that. Industrial craft. We get down here. The pattern storage, the scanner, and the replicator. Now the scanner is what you use to scan items to be able to replicate them. The replicator is what you replicate them with, and the pattern storage is where once you use the scanner, all the patterns are stored in the pattern storage area. We'll get into that into another episode. It's going to be a little bit too much for this episode, but it's a long process to get everything running. They all run off a lot of power, which is why we need the solar power panels. But we should be all set, I think. Let me show you how the power actually works in my base, just because this is how I figured it out. Oh, and to make iridium ore, we need to find iridium. Unfortunately, you have to look for it and find it. But I am kind of, sorta, using one of these molecular transformers. If you remember, we built this a long time ago. It's almost done. 1 piece of iron will make 1 iridium ore, just the ore, and then we can use that iridium ore to scan it in the system, and we can make as much as we want with the pattern stuff, which is a lot cheaper than making it in here. This costs 9 million EU to actually produce, which is quite a lot. My reactor, this one is already down again, so I got to get that back up. But once this is done, I'll use the iridium ore that produces to actually start doing that stuff. Only once in here. We only need to do it. So I gotta think how we're gonna do this now. We could run it through the top, right? With some iron gates and then into here. I think I'm gonna only need one of these. We could run it off one for now, just to see what happens. Let's go get. We will need. I'm wondering if I should use a supplier logistics pipe for this, because I do have a logistics system. What is under here? What do I have? Nothing. These are directly going into here with a ejector upgrade. Uh-oh, I just broke something. Oh crap. Oh yeah, it doesn't like that. Give me that back. Ah. What the hell did I break? Oh, right here. Alright. That comes straight up just like that. There you go. Everything's run. Everything is run like that. We'll go like this. And there. Everything back to normal. Everything running. Yep. That goes into those. Alright. And these. Alright, so I think I am going to use a supplier pipe just because I already have it all set up. What would I have to run that under? 2, though. Oh, just there. Provider. All right, let's go get let's go get some more pipes here. Do I have any supplier? I got a basic. Give me a couple of these. Supplier. Need a provider though, don't I? No. I do have one. You make me 2. I only have 1. Alright, so request that. Supplier, I got that. Okay. I guess we can just run it off 1 right now. So there's that. I got all these. That. I do need to see if I have any redstone engines. I do. I got 2 of them. Nice. So if we want to finish that over there, we could do that too. So we got that. I'll put that up there. Mass Fabricator can stay with us. And where are you at? Where are you at? Come on. Come on. I got that. And there we go. So, oh, actually, we don't even. Yeah, we don't even need the redstone thing. I don't believe, because we're gonna hook this directly in to the system. So, this might be an issue because we need to come down through here. Alright, so I'll get rid of this. Oh, my mouse started acting a little weird there. There we go. Pretty sure that is all set. If I want to have a provider pipe, we can go like this. I can fuel us underneath. I can stick a basic logistics pipe here. And then all we need to do is connect this. We probably want another basic logistics pipe there. There's going to be a thing there. Oh. Yeah, we need to re-pipe this later. probably go through this way. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Because I'm not producing ash. Actually, this could probably almost be taken out because we're not really producing ash anymore over here. So there you go, that's all hooked up. What I want actually is this to be hooked up like this. And so that's all hooked up. So if I need to move this system at some point, we can. Just drag this in like that. And bad. Hey! Oh, I hate it when it does that. Thank you. Alright, so we need a plug. I think I just got a plug from something, don't know what. Where does that plug need to be? It'll need to be right there. And I think I'll pull it out to here. And we'll put a supplier. Where's my supplier pipe? I just screwed that up. Basic? I thought I had a supplier pipe. Oh boy. Basic provider. Did I forget the supplier pipes? Really? Alright, let's go grab them. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Chop for my tummy. Well, I'm a little bit confused right now. I probably completely just... Probably never even grabbed any supplier pipes. Alright, so give me 2 of those. That is what's going to supply our mass fabricator with what we need. I will also need some gold insulated thingy wingies. So there's our supplier pipes. Wait for that gold stuff to show up. Lots of stuff coming through here. It should be here in a second. Go. That is to power our mass fabricator when it's all said and done. So, why you do that? Why you do that? I'm gonna put this up like this. Oh, we're all hooked up. And wonder, now that I'm thinking about this, where's the power going to come from? That tin cable is not going to cut it. I will need gold cable. We'll have to change all that out. Let's do that now. Where does the gold cable... Why are you like that? I don't like that. Stop it. You're bad, bad, bad. Why? Why? Why do you mock me so? Oh, that's why you mock me. Because you are in there. And there's a spot there. Doesn't that get rid of you? No, it doesn't. Alright, now that I can see in here a little bit. Alright, so there is some gold wire. gold. We can kind of save some here. Just because we can. It's not normally the way to do this because there is no difference. And I should be able to... I'll need some more gold wire. You know what? I'm not going to waste all of you if you're going to do that. Alright. You can go over here. And you can go there. Oh crap. I'm gonna need some more gold wire. Yes, sirree. We're gonna need some more gold wire. Let's go get some. I had to make it now. God, I was hoping that would last. The mass fabricator takes 512 EU to work, so yeah. Give me... We'll do 3 of those. That'll give us, what, 12? And also give me the rest of those. That'll give me 36. This might take a second. 3 times 3 is 9. That is what this will make. 3. Right. Goodbye. Show up through there. I should have grabbed it. Should have grabbed it, but I didn't. Hasn't showed up yet. Refresh. Have I got any diamonds from my... Nope. Oh, where'd you go? Hey. Alright, we got our stuff here. Let's go. Oh, look at you. I can put you back in here, too. Alrighty-o. And... empty cells. I really need to make 64 of those to get that going. Alright, so... should be able to go just like that. And I made 12 of them. That should be enough for us to get this baby running. So what am I going to do? Am I going to bring that through the front now? Since the wires are here. I could bring that through the back. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And put you there. Put you there. You should probably start making... yeah, so it will make it without these, but that is not an ideal situation. So... actually, this is wrong. This is wrong. I'll show you why. Because we need to make... that's what this is for. So, supplier pipe. Supplier pipe. You. Go just like that. Supplier pipe. I need some of these. You will make as many of these as you possibly can. And Mr. Supplier Pipe will supply you with, when it's full, yeah, grab one of you, one of you. Is that working now? Not particularly. Oh, so that's what I needed this for. I knew it! I knew I needed it for something. Oh, that's automatic. I like that. And that doesn't seem like it's very fast, does it? We'll have to change that out at some point here. Alright, so at least it's working. This isn't working though. Why aren't you working? Oh, there you go. Wish that auto workbench was a little bit quick. Whoa, I'm getting a lot of lag. Holy crap. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie. Damn. I'm glad I'm building it way the hell over there. Okay, so the lag's gone. Wow, that mass fabricator produces a lot of lag. Holy crap. Put this back in here. There we go, we got 4 of those. And we'll come back to Lag City. Yep, Lag City. Will that keep it up? I don't know. Let's find out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make as many of these as possible. Might have to do a little upgrading to that. But you guys get the general gist of how that works. Laggy as hell, but man, I really wish those were faster. Those auto crafting tables. That's 7. So there we go. Grab this. There. So basically that will keep up with it to an extent. Yeah. Four metal buckets. I'm not sure if it's just because... Wow, you could even upgrade this? That'd probably be a bad idea. What's it using? Why is that so laggy? Is it because it's hooked up to that? Let me go get a pipe thing. Plug. Give me a couple. Thank you. Don't need these anymore. We can put these back in. Put that in. Keep the UU matter. Wow, I can't believe how laggy that is. That's kind of a bummer. Pipe plug. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, pipe plug. There we go. What I'm wondering is if that Buildcraft pipe is interacting with that power cable and causing issues with the lag. See what I'm talking about? See how it's right here? It's interacting. And that's what it was. Holy crap. Man, I actually figured something out on my own for once. Wow. Yeah, so what I figured what was going on there is this can't be that laggy. That would have been reported to the guys long time ago. But what happened is that this was being powered by this. That should not happen. That should not be the case. And now the scrap box. See, now it's not pulling anything out of there. Now we need to go back and get that redstone thing and fix that. Yeah, so that was definitely some kind of bug with Buildcraft and IC2 not interacting very well together. So let me see. Redstone. We just need one of you. And I will need a lever. Lever. One lever request. Thank you. Wait for that to come up. There you go. The lever should be right behind it. Lever to beaver. There you go. Oh yeah, see the lag now is gone. Boom, boom, boom. Bad lag. Bad. And do I have anything I can use here? We can bring you up like that. Turn you on. Correct? Correcto mundo. You guys can suck those right up there now. That is so slow. It's a little disappointing. Let me get some more of these going. We'll go fill that nuclear power thing up too. I think I need 6 of those. I definitely need to upgrade that other power plant to the newer spec one that we made a few episodes ago. And fixed. Oh, look at that. Right on top. So while we're here, I will switch this out. Put my suit back on. Take that out. Hazmat boots. We can grab, it's either 6 or 8, I'm not sure. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab 8 of these. Oh, or I'll just grab them all. Okay, that'll work. I'll come down through here. Yay for power plant. Now we got a mass fabricator going. I wonder how many of you guys were like, when are you gonna build that, Mal? When are you gonna build a mass fabricator? Well, there you go. It's being built. Now, next episode, we'll get into the other process that is required to run the mass fabricator. It was only 6 of these. That's what I thought. Whoop. There we go. That's back up. Put that down there. Put that in there. Like I said, that has to be upgraded to the new standard 2. It's just to take a lot of resources to do it, and I'm waiting for my quarry to get done. And we should be all set with that. So there we go. We got 13 megabucks. So this is a pretty slow process. So if you guys haven't actually noticed that, there you go. Very slow process. I might set up another one of these auto workbenches somehow, some way. We might fix this situation up just a tad. Right now I just wanted to get this running before we're making the UU matter, and it seems to be running great at this point. So as always, guys, we'll see you next episode where we'll fix this up a little bit. I might actually move this to say over here because it is on that way I can run a long line of these to make that. So maybe I should just process these another way. Yeah, so I'll fix this up for next episode, guys, and we'll get things running. I'll probably move the mass fabricator to over here. That way the mass fabricator and all the other stuff, pattern storage, scanner, replicator can be relatively can be in the same space as all the other stuff. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. This is Malkuth 1974. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Malkuth out of here.